thing. So I'm going to try to explain the money making portion of the game. Um, One of the best ways to do that is to so if you look at this screen or it says premium time or whatever, uh, when you activate a premium account, what it's referring to is that's one of the things that you can purchase with real money, and all that does is give you a boost towards those particular in-game currencies, the green and the yellow label there. The other thing you can buy is the gold itself. You see how there's like actual stacks of gold coins there that cost, the 1 day is 190 coins. Well, you can buy those gold coins in bulk from as little as 1,000 all the way up to like I think 4,700 or 20,000. Either way, if you pay $100, you get a lot of coins, um, and those gold coins are the other money currency that you would use to do the little boosts. Um, and I'll cover that in just a second, like what you can boost with that. But part of what you can do if you buy the actual gold or the in-game currency is you can activate days, these premium days, and like I said, all it says is it gives you get 50% more of these particular two in-game currencies. The last thing you can buy for the real money is the uh, the starter packs. There's like the super ultimate version, and then there's a bronze version and a silver one, and they all have the varying prices. Each one of those particular um, packages come with like a particular vehicle, like an LAV or a light tank that's got its own camo and I think bonuses to earning the in-game currency. So it's not like you're getting a vehicle or a weapon that would make the game uh, like game breaking or pay to play or pay to win in that way. Yeah, the vehicle doesn't have any more power to it. It just helps you earn money faster. And I'm sure it comes with all of its upgrades already. But either way, so those are the three things. You can buy the gold, which you can convert into premium days, and I'll show you the other things you can convert it to is right here. So I actually did buy the 1,000 gold coin option. Um, I spent 50 of those coins to. If you look at the top left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see where it says purchase premium. Oh, excuse me. You can actually pay 50 coins to activate or open a third slot to use an extra bonus. And that bonus, all it does is it helps you earn the uh, the in-game currency. That's it. So instead of having the the two standard ones, you can add a third. It just helps you earn faster, basically. And what you're earning is this stuff right here. It's basically the currency or the points you would need to upgrade any one vehicle or another. So after I activated that bonus, so I could just earn more, I converted the rest of it was 950 coins, gold coins. I had converted those into, it came to, I think, 1.5 million of the actual credits. And that I used to get, whoops, I bought this tank right here, this M602A Starship. So instead of me having to wait like another day or two to just earn the credits to get it, I was able to get it right away. It's not a tank that I was going to get originally anyway. It just, it helped me buy an extra tank. So I mean, yeah, if you do purchase some of the items that are in there, the only thing that they'll help you do is to you can get the equipment faster and you can upgrade that equipment faster. But that's not necessarily game breaking, in my opinion, because unless you've already played the game or you're just like a natural genius or something like that, you'll still have to learn how to use the vehicle and use its armaments. So yeah, it might give you the edge in the sense that you just you got the equipment faster, but if you don't know how to use it, you're still going to get mauled, which is how I think that they've balanced the whole thing. But that's just my opinion, really. From what I could tell, or from what I've been playing, anything that you can get with those, uh, buying the gold coins and converting them, or buying the premium days and stuff like that, all of that stuff is attainable the normal way. The boost that I have in the top left hand corner, the little gold symbol with the hour 13, I got those out of crates, and those crates were the ones that you get from doing these challenges. The gold crates come with the better rewards, more cash in them. Like, you'll find that you earn more cash from opening those crates than anything else, or at least I have. Which is why I was saying earlier it's important to try to do these challenges when you're available. Like the PvP ones you can't do till you get a tier 5 tank, but the PvE ones, you can do those fairly easily. And if you see one that's you think might not be attainable for whatever equipment you're using, it allows you to change one out a day. So if you got two crazy ones and you want to have a shot at getting more crates, they even let you change them. I was reading that they do introduce I guess you'd call them like weekends for the players or weekends for the player base, and they'll give away like premium time for the weekend was one of them. When I logged in, I noticed I had like a green emblem that gave me extra bonuses towards earning. Some of the other stuff that I've read from the developers is that they'll actually give the gold coins away for free, and they come inside of these supply crates. What you don't see on the screen is the third kind of supply crate. There's silver, gold, and there's platinum ones. The only way that I've seen to get platinum ones is by opening one of the other two crates. I've gotten platinums from both the silver and the gold. And like I said earlier, you can actually get multiple crates just from opening crates. So you might just get lucky and open 6 crates out of 2, which is always fun. But yeah, so I mean, it's free to play. They are trying to make money in their way that seems fair, I guess you could say. That being said, I've never been overwhelmed in a PvP match, even with my lower tiered tanks, against someone I thought just, bought the best of whatever right away, which they may have, but I've still been able to compete in a PvP match with just my 2 little tier 5 tanks. Part of that is, me learning how to use said tank. The other part of that is, the level, how good the other person is, so on and so forth. So, in my opinion, I don't think the stuff is they're paid to the stuff you can pay for is game changing or game breaking. So don't let that scare you away or anything. It's still a really cool game that lets you use tanks to blow other people up. And speaking of blowing people up, let's see if we can do that now. When you queue for these global operations PvP, you need to have at least a tier 5 tank or higher, or a tier 5 light fighting vehicle, or a tier 5 armored fighting vehicle. So you can't go into it with the lower tiered equipment, so you don't get outmatched. Sometimes the queues for the PvP section, or at least this one, can be a little bit, and sometimes they're boom in just an instant. If it doesn't go into a match here in the next few seconds, so we'll just do one of the regular like hard mode missions. And when I say hard mode missions, it's just the game's equivalent of like a story mission or a quest. And I think I've seen all the levels. They're pretty fun. Some of them are really difficult, just because what you're up against, and it seems to balance um, the level of the enemy in that, like the people you engage in that level that are AI, their level is comparable to yours. So it's not like you'll go in with a level 5 tank and you'll be fighting like level 10s. It's usually like only 2 higher. So far in any of the like story mode or quest missions, I've only seen as high as tier 7. I haven't seen 8s or 9s or anything like that. I'm assuming they'll come if I buy the Abrams and so on. But it looks like we got lucky, so we get to do the PvP. One thing I did notice, like in terms of the currency and the experience and all that stuff that you can earn, you can earn the most by doing this PvP stuff. So like, say when you do a story mission, the challenge mode version of that mission, even with boosts and everything like that, you might get like 30,000 of one of the currencies. Doing this, you get something like 60,000, 70,000. But this player versus player mode, it's like standard conquest from Battlefield or Call of Duty or anything like that. The only difference is, well, one, we're all using massive armored vehicles to shoot one another, and two, instead of capturing points and then gaining score, you basically have to whittle down the 2,000 points that a team has to 0. And you can do that by A, shooting them with a tank, B, dropping bombs on them, C, using pillboxes. There's all kinds of stuff in these levels. It's pretty awesome. It can be a little overwhelming in your first couple of matches, but just try to stick and move is what I did. Whoops. Whoop. It's my teammate. I'm in his way. He's pushing me along. Oh, he really is pushing me along. Yeah, there's no friendly fire in the match, but you can get in someone's way. So if you shoot a, like that guy just got in my way. Enemy destroyed. If I'd have shot that rocket just then, it would have hit him, did him no damage, and wasted my shot. We are capturing point 2. Reload faster. Loader, missile. I think somebody else blew him up. But this is the tank that I bought with the currency exchange that I did, and the main reason I bought it is because I wanted to use it here in the player versus player section, because it's one of the tanks, the lower tier tanks that comes with anti-tank missiles. So it may not be able to take a punch like the other tank, but it certainly delivers one in return. And the range is quite far. Oh. Smoke out, move. Rocket. Loader. We took a hit. So did he. One of the more dangerous things that I found in the PvP match is pillboxes.
Load, missile. No pen.
Oh, and you'll see that pillbox. It's that thing that I'm looking at right there, the white little square box. They shoot rockets at you constantly until you die. So if you see those, you may want to avoid them. They're hard to blow up too. There he is. There he is.
Load missile.
It's doing all right damage. Sure, it's confusing the crap out of people. I see that pillbox. Yes.
Load missile.
Hey, it blew it up. Another good feature of these PvP maps, there's little objectives to claim all over the place.
Enemy has captured point 1.
And those give you various perks. Hold on, I gotta blow this guy up.
Loader missile. Target destroyed.
Haha. Anyway, you capture these little mini objectives, like in the distance, if you can see that circle with the triangle in the middle of it, someone's about to capture a B2 and probably kill the crap out of us.
Ammo up. They nailed us. Track damage.
That's the pillbox.
Loader missile. Smoke grenade out.
And it annihilated me, just like I said it would, because I was standing right in front of it. Let that be a lesson. Yeah, I was quite surprised at how beef those things were. I think this guy's about to get annihilated. Oh no, in the distance.
We are capturing point 4.
This is a repair state beat up. You can run back there and it'll usually heal you to full.
We have captured point 4.
I guess you got the bonus. Usually when you capture one of those spots, it lets you place something. Might take a bit if you're new to... Oh, somebody get it? Yes. If you're new to the game, but there's all kinds of little like icons and notifications that tell you things like you're about to get shot or you're about to explode, things like that. Took me a minute, but some of them are super obvious though, like the giant eyeball means somebody saw you.
We are capturing point 3.
Oh crap, somebody sees me.
Smoke grenade out.
It's probably that pillbox I was trying to kill. So somebody on our team is about to get like a B2 stealth bomber to
Enemy is capturing point 5.
lay waste to the...
Okay.
Oh crap.
Point 3. Tracks up. Move it out.
So if you look on the bottom right hand corner where the minimap is, a B2 is about to drop bombs. There it goes.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Okay, he can't see me. I can see him.
Loader missile.
Oh man, that pillbox. Holy crap. Thank God for that little hill.
Identify. They nailed it.
Oh, that's not good. Curveball.
We are capturing point 5. Strike down.
Oh, I got annihilated. Oh, the pillbox killed me. I thought it was the dude. Wow, it literally saved his ass. Ooh, get a pillbox. Something else you should really look out for? These types, like the super fast ones. There's one that looks kind of like the tank equivalent of a mouse. It has a really big rocket launcher on it, and one missile from that thing can kill you. But
We've captured point 5.
it's super duper fast. It's like hard to hit, but if you hit it, it's dead. Yeah, and the other guy got to that pillbox thing first, so he gets to place whatever the... Well, somebody saved me. Pillbox in the distance. I guess the other guy blew it up. We won. May not be the best example of how to play, fight, win a PvP match, but that's the gist of it. One of the levels is really, really awesome. It's like it's basically just like a valley in the center, and then, or it's like an airport in the center, and then your base is on one side and the enemy base is on the other, and the confusion in the middle turns quite chaotic. There's a snow one that has like a snowstorm where you can barely see. They're not super huge maps, but they always have like revolving objectives, like capturing pillboxes, getting P2 bombers, things like that. They're pretty fun. Little bit of a steep learning curve till you figure out what you need to shoot at what kind of vehicle to kill it faster, type of thing. But that's why we play the game, because we get to blow stuff up. So this is a great example of what I was talking about earlier when you play PvP versus doing the story missions. The most you'll ever get out of a story mission is, I think, like maybe 50,000 of the green currency. That's the most I've ever gotten, 145. As you can see, it disconnected right at the end of the match, which I'm not going to lie, happens about 2 or 3 times per session that I play. A little annoying, but you get right back in. If you're in the middle of a PvP match, it'll throw you right back into that. So it's more of a time annoyance than anything else. But yeah, that's been Armored Warfare in a nutshell. Hopefully you guys will check it out or see other videos of it and stuff where people are competently using their tanks. Other than that, if I missed anything or have any questions, please put them in the comments. And especially for this game, as I pointed out earlier, watch out for the little guy, because they've got big guns. So yeah, thanks for watching.